Welcome to Private Stage. I'm Lara Seaver, host of Music from 207 on 98.9 WCLZ. Each episode of Private Stage will feature artists with their performances and stories. Today it's Maynor Emilia Dahlin, who has music inspired by such diverse events as epic floods, Greek myths, and tax evaders.
It's easy to save your fellow man with my very simple 9-month plan. Heaven's last and best gift to man's a machine. From 170 feet above the ground, from high rock came a hopeful sound of the physical savior dancing around the floor. And high up on a hillside it shudders and shakes while the people down below.
Later in the show, we'll introduce you to an artist you may not have heard of before in our open mic segment. And if you're interested in appearing on an upcoming episode of Private Stage, visit our website, privatestage.tv. And now, Emilia Dahlin.
Performing live it's hard to describe in words because there are so many, it's a lot of energy, and I think one of the things that I really love is the collaboration that happens with the audience, and often people, I don't know that they consider being an audience member an active participation of a show, but for the performer, you can't do it without an audience that's really willing to participate energetically. There's an exchange that happens, and that's what's really exciting about performing live. Candy was the sweetest girl, as sweet could be. And all the boys with sweet tooths all wound up with cavities. Holes where all their hearts should be, a chest full of decay. 'Cause Candy couldn't stomach any loving anyway. Then there was the butcher's boy, Johnny was his name. Grab a hold of him, they said, before he gets away. So wearily she gave her heart, but he was led astray. Another woman took his love and stole her man away. And gingerly he wrapped his arms around his lover's hips, with a taste of candy still clinging to his lips. Gingerly she laid her head upon a cold steel rail. She could hear the train a-comin' 15 miles from there. Wait, she said, this isn't me, I must be overcome. Perhaps he'll find some clarity down the barrel of a gun. But Candy was the sweetest girl, as sweet can be. And all the boys with sweet tooths all wound up with cavities. Holes where all their hearts should be, a chest full of decay. 'Cause Candy couldn't stomach any loving anyway. I've been to so many shows. I actually in high school, so I've got a few different for different reasons. But when I was in high school, I used to be a huge Mighty Mighty Bosstones fan. It's ska-core music, and I was a major fan. So much energy at those shows, and they were great performers. But other great shows that I've seen, Tori Amos put on an amazing show. I recently saw Dan Zanes, who's a performer for kids, and it was by far one of the best shows that I've been to. Just really, really fun, great energy, amazing music, great performer. But Gillian Welch and David Rawlings, I've seen them a few times, and they are consistently an amazing, amazing duo to watch. Incredible musicianship and songwriting, and the chemistry between them is unbelievable.
Up next, Emilia talks about getting the opportunity to open for one of her greatest musical inspirations.
It was a sold-out show, and there were 800 people there, and it was a real thrill to be opening up for her. She's been a real inspiration to me throughout my career as a woman and an independent musician.
Stay tuned to Private Stage.